But what a great question that is. Why sit we here and die? I see a lot of people do that. I see a lot of people acquiesce and settle for their circumstances. I see a lot of people, if they're resolved about anything, it's being resolved to do nothing. And so they stay where they are, and life keeps encroaching upon their borders, invades their camp, robs them of all their possessions and people, and yet they sit there and do nothing, basically waiting to die. Living in a half existence between life and death. To me, that's what a zombie is, stuck between life and death. Who wants to live like a zombie? Because life is best lived on the advance. Life is best lived when you're going on the aggression, when you're going on the offense, when you're going on the attack. I'm not talking about something violent. I'm not talking about with a bad attitude. I'm just using colorful language to make the point. The sweetest, most shy person in the world can still be aggressive and advancing in their life. We're not about hurting other people. It's not about doing damage. It's about not allowing life to resist you and rob you of what you could have, of the life that you could live, the relationships that you could have, the kind of outcomes and desires that you want. These things are possible to you, but you got to go on the offense. You've got to go on the attack. Advance and conquer. Not just move forward, but conquer. And as I said in the first episode, that means you don't necessarily have to know everything that has to be done in a situation to advance. You just need to move forward, do something. And as I said, at the very least, you're going to feel better about yourself because you didn't just sit there and take it. Remember the song, We're Not Going to Take It? Well, that's something we've got to live. There's so much about life that we don't need to take. So much about life that we just simply don't need to accept. Don't accept things the way that they are. When you are the primary agent that can bring about change, you're the primary agent that can bring about transformation. In every area of your life, you hold the power. You hold the energy. You hold the dynamism, from whence we get this word dynamite. You hold the dynamism, the explosive power to bring to bear on every circumstance or situation that you face. You've got it. It's resonant in you right now. Now, you might shake yourself right now and think, man, CJ, I don't feel it. If you're saying I've got this dynamite power inside me, why don't I feel it? Oh, it's there. In fact, you can probably feel a little stirring of it as I'm speaking to you right now. Why? Because my words have taken over your thoughts for just a little bit. You've given yourself over for just a few minutes to someone else's discourse. And by doing that, guess what happens? Your emotions, your feelings begin to follow your consistent thoughts. Your feelings begin to change even in this very moment. That's what I'm talking about. Now, just imagine if you committed yourself to that kind of development of the mind, to that kind of mental and intellectual and psychological, emotional transformation on a daily basis. What kind of things could you revolutionize your life if you really changed your attitude, if you really changed your mindset? How much could change in your life? Again, your feelings are going to follow your consistent thoughts. And what's going to follow that? Action. Action. The more you get a vision and change your mindset about what you want in life, then the more you're going to have a distaste for the way things are, and the less you're going to settle for the way things are. Then the more you're going to go into action about changing the way things are. But it all begins with the spark in your mind, the change and transformation, the impetus to bring about an attitude transformation in you. And that you will begin now to advance. You will begin now to take some ground. You will begin now to conquer that which is presently conquering you. You can do this. It's not impossible. You're able, man. You're well able to overcome and advance against anything that you're facing right now. And it may just be that throughout this series, I'm just here to deliver that simple message. Because what happens oftentimes, it's not that we don't know what to do. I'm not dropping any major secrets here, right? I'm not dropping any secret method of achieving something. No, it's about attitude transformation because you know what to do. You know your situation. You know enough principles about personal development and self-improvement, whatever the area it is you're facing. You know enough. You know enough principles to bring to bear on your situation. The issue is not knowing enough. The issue is the absence of fire in your spirit, the absence of passion, the absence of righteous indignation, of the healthy anger and healthy aggression that you need to advance against that which is advancing against you. Don't let it prevail. You're the one who's going to prevail. You're the one who's going to dominate. It's for you and it's for now. Can you dig it? I hope you can. This is CJ, the Metal Motivator. And remember, in whatever you do, don't suck metal up.